students, this is our third lecture on the article angle and its measurement. In first lecture, we have done the definition of angle and directed angle and different types of angle. In second lecture, we have measured the angle in two systems, one sexagesimal system, other circular system. The unit of measurement of angle in sexagesimal system is degree, and the unit of measurement of angle in circular system is radian. That we have learned in second lecture. Now in this third lecture, we will solve some examples related to this degree and radian measure, which are related to triangle and quadrilateral and polygon. Okay, let us start with first example. Well, first example. In this example, the triangle is given right angle triangle, and the sum of the two acute angles. The two acute angles are given in the ratio 4:5. So, in this first example, let ABC be a right angle triangle in which, suppose angle B equal to 90 degree. Obviously 90 degree is nothing but because 180 degree is equal to pi radian, so 90 degree is equal to pi by 2 radian. Let us see the figure for this triangle ABC. This is A, B and C, in which angle B is, we have supposed as a right angle. Then the two angles, remaining two acute angles, the remaining two acute angles A and C are in the ratio 4:5. Therefore, their measures are measure of angle A is equal to 4K and measure of angle C is equal to 5K, where K is a constant of proportionality. So we get now angles A as 4K, B as 90 and C as 5. Now these are the angles of right angle triangle. One angle is 90 degree, obviously the sum of remaining two will be again 90 because these two angles A and these two, sum of these three angles is 180. If one angle has measure 90 degree, obviously sum of the two remaining acute angles is 90 here, but the sum of two acute angles of a right angle triangle is 90 degree. Therefore 4K plus 5K is equal to 90 degree. Therefore this will be 9K equal to 90 degree. Obviously K is equal to 10 degree. That is our unknown K. Is it okay? It's very simple to find this K. So this K is equal to 10 degree. From that we can write angle A and angle C. Therefore measure of angle A, it is equal to 4K. So it is equal to 4 into 10 degree, that is equal to 40 degree. It can be converted from degree to radian, because in our question find the angles in a degree and radian also. So 40 degree is nothing but 40 into 1 degree, and 1 degree is nothing but pi by 180. So it is equal to 40 into pi by 180 radian. Cancelling 0 0 and this 2, we get 2 pi by 9 radian. 40 by 80 is 2 by 9. So we get measure of angle A equal to 2 pi by 9 radian, and measure of angle C is equal to, it's 5k, so it is equal to 5 into 10 degree, that is equal to 50 degree. Okay, let us convert it into radian. This 50 degree is nothing but 50 into 1 degree, that is equal to 50 into 1 degree is equal to pi by 180 radian. Again cancelling 0 0 here, we get 5 pi by 18 radian. So in this example, the measures of angles are, first one is A, that is 40 degree, second B is 90 degree, and third C is equal to 50 degree. So the measures of angles of this triangle are 40, 90 and 50. Therefore, the angles of triangle are 40 degree, 90 degree and 50 degree. That is nothing but, in radian measure, the same angles are, first A is 2 pi by 9 radian, angle B is pi by 2 radian, and angle C is 5 pi by 18 radian. So the angles are, A is 2 pi by 9 radian, second is pi by 2 radian, and third one is 5 pi by 18 radian. So these are the angles of given triangle. Okay, let us see example number 2. In the second example, let ABC be a triangle such that measure of angle A is to measure of angle B is to measure of angle C is equivalent or equal to 3 is to 7 is to 8. Therefore, measure of angle A is equal to 3k, measure of angle B is equal to 7k, and measure of angle C is equal to 8k, where k is a constant. Is it clear? Because by given information, measure of angle A, B, C or angles of triangle are in the ratio 3:7:8. Therefore, their measures are 3k, 7k, 8k, where k is a constant. Again, we know that the sum of measures of three angles of a triangle is 180 or pi radian. We will use that condition. As measure of angle A plus measure of angle B plus measure of angle C is equal to 180 degrees. Therefore, let us put the values, that is 3k plus 7k plus 8k, and it is equal to 180 degree. Therefore, we get this sum as 18k is equal to 180 degree. So once again we get the k is equal to 10 degrees. So the constant k here we get its value as 10 degree. So the measures of angles A, B, C we can find. Therefore, measure of angle A is equal to 3K, that is equal to 3 into 10, that is equal to 30 degree, and it can be written as it is equal to 30 into 1 degree. Once again, let's convert these angles which are in degree to radian. So 30 into 1 degree is equal to again pi by 180 radian, and it is equal to 30 means pi by 6 radian. So this is angle A. Let us see second one, that is measure of angle AB is equal to 7K, that is equal to 7 into 10, that is equal to 70 degree. Convert now this into radian. For that, 70 degree means 70 into 1 degree, that is equal to 70 into pi by 180 radian. So here 0 get cancelled, so then 7 by 18, so we get 7 pi by 18 radian. And measure of angle C is equal to 8K, so it is equal to 8 into 10, that is equal to 80 degree, and it is equal to 80 into 1 degree, that is equal to 80 into 1 degree is equal to pi by 180 radian, and it is equal to cancelling 0 and 8 by 18 is nothing but 4 by 9. So we get 4 pi by 9 radian. So these are three angles. Here measure of angle A will be 30 degree, measure of angle B will be 70 degree, and measure of angle C will be 80 degree. So therefore the angles of the triangle are 30 degree, second one 70 degree, and 80 degree. That is, the angles in radian, those are nothing but pi by 6 radian, 7 pi by 18 radian, and 4 pi by 9 radian. So the angles are pi by 6 radian, then 7 pi by 18 radian, and last one is 4 pi by 9 radian. So these are the angles of given triangle. Okay, it's also very simple. By using the property of triangle we get constant, and putting the constant we get the measures of angles of the. For example, angles of a triangle are in AP. Let APC be a triangle whose angles are in AP. Therefore, we can consider them as, therefore, consider those angles as A minus D, A and A plus, because these three numbers are in arithmetic progression with middle number A, previous number is A minus D, next one is A plus D, so that the difference between any to these is constant, that is D. Therefore, these are three numbers and given also by the property that measure of angle A, but measure of angle A plus measure of angle B plus measure of angle C is equal to 180 degree. We are considering these angles in degree first. Therefore, A minus D plus A plus A plus B, and it is equal to 180 degree. Therefore, we get here minus d plus d get cancelled, remains a, that is 3a. So 3a is equal to 180 degree. Therefore, a is equal to 60 degree. This is the unknown a by first condition. The second condition is given that the first greatest angle or largest angle is 5 times the smallest angle. So considering this as smallest angle and this as largest angle, because it is a plus d. So this by second condition largest angle is equal to 5 times smallest angle. Therefore, a plus d is equal to 5 times a minus d. So a plus d is equal to 5a minus 5d. Taking this 5d to the left, we get 6d is equal to, taking a to the right, 5a minus a, that is 4a. Therefore, d is equal to, put value of a equal to 60 here. So we get, therefore 6d is equal to 4 into 60 degree, implies here cancelling 6 we get d is equal to 40 degree. So d is equal to 40 degree, that is our second unknown. Now we get both the values of a and d that we have considered here as measures of angles. So a and d are known. Now we can write these angles as a minus d, a. So measure of angle a is a minus d. So measure of angle a is equal to a minus d. A is 60, d is 40. So it will be 60 degree minus 40, that is 20. Let us convert this 20 into radian, 20 degree into radian. So 20 into 1 radian, that is 20 into pi by 180 radian. This will give us 9, so it is pi by 9 radian. That is first angle. Now second, measure of angle B is equal to A, it is equal to 60 degree. A is equal to 60 degree. Integrate this 60 into radian, that is 60 into pi by 180, that is equal to pi by 3 radian. That is our second angle. Then last one, measure of angle C, it will be A plus D. A is 60, B is 40, so 60 plus 40, that is equal to 100. Let us write this 100 into radian. It is equal to 100 into 1 radian, that is 100 into pi by 180 radian, that is equal to, here 0 cancel, 10 by 18 is nothing but 5 by 9. So it is 5 by 9 pi radian. So these are the measures of three angles A, B, C. Here we get the value of A as 20 degree, measure of angle B will be 60 degree, and measure of angle C will be 100 degree. So the angles of triangle are 20, 60 and 100 degrees, and in radian measure they will be, first one is pi by 9 radian, second is pi by 3 radian, and third one is 5 pi by 9 radian. So these are the angles of given triangle. Okay. Now we will move towards the next example. In this fourth example, the given quadrilateral is cyclic quadrilateral. Let ABCD be a cyclic quadrilateral. For instance, let us take certain figure of cyclic quadrilateral. Suppose this is cyclic quadrilateral A, B, C, D. Obviously, these two angles are supplementary, and this angle is supplementary with this. Okay, so the measure of two adjacent angles is given 40 degree and pi by 3 radian. So you can consider any two angles as adjacent angles. Let measure of angle A is equal to 40 degree and measure of angle B equal to pi by 3 radian. These are given, which are adjacent angles. A and B are adjacent angles. So measure of angle A equal to 40. We can easily here convert this 40 degree into radian, that is 40 into pi by 180 radian, and it is equal to, cancelling 0, 4 by 18 is 2 by 9. So we get 2 by 9 times pi radian. That is our measure of angle A. Now angle B, pi by 3 is nothing but, directly we can write it's equal to 60 degree. Okay, so these are A and B. Now remain to find C and D. But the property is that the opposite angles of cyclic quadrilateral are supplementary. Means their sum of these two angles, their sum is 180 degree. So, but the opposite angles, I am writing that property here, opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilateral are supplementary. Therefore, measure of angle A plus measure of angle C is equal to 180 degree. Therefore, measure of angle A is 40 plus measure of angle C is equal to 180 degree. Therefore, measure of angle C is equal to 180 minus 40, that is 140 degree. Okay, we can convert this angle C into radians. Therefore, measure of angle C is equal to 140 degree, that is equal to 140 degree, 140 into 1 degree, and 1 degree is nothing but pi by 180 radian. Okay, so cancelling 0 and dividing both by 2, we get 7 pi by 9 radian. 140 degree is nothing but 7 pi by 9 radian. Now let us move towards second property, that these two angles, opposite angles B and D, are also supplementary. So also measure of angle B plus measure of angle D, it is equal to 180 degree. Therefore, this measure of angle B, we have calculated it is equal to 60 degree. So this is 60 degree plus measure of angle D is equal to 180 degree. Therefore, measure of angle D is equal to 180 minus 60, that is 120. Therefore, measure of angle D is equal to 120 into 1 degree, that is equal to 120 into 1 degree is again pi by 180 radian, and after simplification it will be 2 by 3. So it is 2 pi by 3 radian. So this is angle D. Therefore, at last, we can write the answer as, therefore, angles of the cyclic quadrilateral, therefore, the angles of given cyclic quadrilateral are in degrees. Let us see angles in degrees. Those angles are nothing but A is equal to 40 degree, okay, B is equal to 60 degree, C is equal to 140 degree, and D is equal to 120 degree. So the four angles of this quadrilateral are 40, 60, 140 and 120. 40, 60, 140 and 120 degrees. These are these four angles. Okay. Now the same angles in radian. Which are those? Angle A in radian, that is 2 pi by 9. Angle B in radian is pi by 3 radian. Angle C in radian, that is 7 pi by 9. And angle D in radian, that is 2 pi by 3 radian. That is 2 pi by 9 radian. Second one is pi by 3 radian. Third one is 7 pi by 9. And last one is 2 pi by 3 radian. These are these four angles which are in radian. Okay. So this is the method or way to solve such type of example. Let us move towards the last one. Here we will consider polygon as a pentagon. We will find the measure of internal and external angle of pentagon. Pentagon is nothing but a polygon having 5 sides. Equal regular pentagon we are considering here, having 5 equal sides. All these 5 sides are congruent. So here consider pentagon as A, B, C, D, E. We want to find the measure of interior and exterior angle. Let us see or take one exterior angle. So this is exterior angle and this one is interior angle. Okay. Here we know that this exterior angle and interior angle of any polygon, those two angles are in linear pair. Consider angle AEF as an exterior angle of regular polygon A, B, C, D, E. So ABCD is our regular pentagon. Angle AEF is exterior angle. Therefore, measure of angle AEB or measure of exterior angle. You know the formula for measure of exterior angle here, but we know that for any polygon, measure of exterior angle is equal to 360 degree upon n, where n is nothing but the number of sides of that polygon. N is number of sides of polygon. Instead of interangle, remember this exterior angle formula. It is very simple. It's 360 upon n. So here, therefore, measure of exterior angle AEF is equal to, here AEF is exterior angle, it's equal to 360 degree upon n. Here pentagon is given, so n is equal to 5. So it is equal to 72 degrees. 360 upon 5, it is 72 degrees. So measure of this angle is 72 degrees. Convert this degrees into radians, that is equal to 72 means 72 into 1 degree, it is equal to 72 into 1 degree is equal to pi by 180. So it's pi upon 180 radian. It is equal to, again it is 4 times of this, so it is 4 by 10, that is 2 by 9. So it is 2 pi by 9 radian. Sorry, 2 pi by 5. Okay. 2 pi by 5 radian is 36 into 2, that is 736 pi is 180. So it is 2 pi by 5 radian. And measure of internal angle, which one is AED, is equal to, obviously interangle is supplementary with exterior angle, so it is equal to 180 degree minus measure of exterior angle. So it is equal to 180 minus 72, that is 108 degree, and it is equal to 108 into pi by 180 radian. So it is equal to 108 upon 180. Once again, 36 into 3 is 108, so it is 3, and 36 5s are 180, so 3 pi by 5 radian. 3 pi by 5 radian. These are the measure of exterior and interior angles. So in this case of pentagon, we get measure of exterior angle as 72, and measure of interior angle as 108. Okay. In case of pentagon, exterior angle is smaller and interior angle is greater. And the measures in degrees as 2 pi by 5 and 3 pi by 5. That is the sum of these two angles. 2 pi 5 plus 3 pi 5 is equal to 1, so it is equal to pi. Pi is nothing but 180, which are in linear pair. So this is the way to find the angles of pentagon. Instead of pentagon, suppose there is given octagon. Instead of pentagon, if we take here, consider as octagon. Second example, suppose instead of pentagon, if octagon is given, then let us see short figure here, small figure of octagon. I will draw octagon here. Consider this figure as a figure of regular octagon. Here we have 8 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So the measure of extra angle, this will be its exterior angle, and this will be obviously interior angle. Here the number of sides for this octagon is equal to 8 AEF. Suppose once again A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, R. So AHR. Our angle is AHR. So exterior angle is AHR. So AHI is equal to 360 upon 8. 360 upon 8. So it is equal to 360 upon 8, that is equal to 45 degree. 45 degree is nothing but the pi by 4 radii. Now measure of interangle AHG is equal to 180 minus extra angle, that is equal to 180 minus 135 degree, that is 180 minus 45 degree, and it is equal to 135 degree. When we convert this 135 into radian, obviously 135 into pi by 180 radian, 3 pi by 4 radian. So the measures of interior and exterior angles of this polygon, measure of exterior angle is of measure 45 degree, and measure of interior angle of octagon is 135. This one will be 135 degree and the exterior angle will be 45 degree. In radian measure, they are 5 pi by 4 and 3 pi by 4. Their sum is again 180. 1 plus 3 by 4, 1 by 4 plus 3 by 4 is 1. So the sum is pi, that is 180 degree. So this is the way to find the measures of exterior and interior angles of such polygons.